Hi. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack on our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay the world, depends upon thee. Alright. Welcome to my new Let's Play of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Oh, man. Whoop! Right underneath that son of a gun's legs. Hi there, how you doing? So, first off, to tell, yeah, that guy should stop pumping a rock. To basically get started off of, right off the bat here, I should say that I am not doing a 100% run of this. Ever. See, even Navi agrees with me. No 100% run from Ceptor. Reason why? I don't know the game that well. Like, I don't know the game well enough to go and find all the golden sculptulas, find all the heart pieces, and all this other stuff. But you probably don't even know that, because you probably never played this game before. Hello, Ceptor! Wake up! The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you! Ceptor, get up! What do you want? Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Maybe. Just let me sleep for 5 more minutes. I don't have a blanket. I'm homeless. I live in a tree. What do you expect? God damn, man. What do you want, floating puffball? You finally woke up! I'm Navi the Fairy! The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Okay. I don't know you, but I trust your judgment. Oh, Kokiri Forest. Who's that? Yahoo! Hi, Ceptor! Oh god, I'm not even about to talk to that woman. Drop. Because there's an awesome drawing of a dinosaur on the bottom of my treehouse. It allows me to surpass having to speak to some weird, odd-looking, green-haired chick that I have no idea who she is. I'm just kidding. So, I'm just gonna go right ahead and say that, well, as I said before, this is not gonna be a 100% run. I'm not gonna go and find all the heart pieces, all the other stuff that, yeah.
You can look at other playthroughs and walkthroughs that'll tell you where everything is, because I don't have the patience for that. This is a very big game, and this is one of the biggest projects I've ever decided to do, so that in itself is asking a lot from me. No, I'm just kidding. That in itself is actually quite a big task for me, is actually conjuring up enough courage to even undertake this game as a Let's Play, let alone decide to do a 100% run. Metroid Prime is a 100% run, and that in itself is pretty challenging, but I'm willing to work hard on that one. I'm working hard on it right now, so once it's done, there will be another Let's Play coming up after that. So, alright, without further ado, let's continue onward here. So let's get ourselves some rupees. What we're getting the rupees for is, okay, I wonder if I can actually beat this boulder to the... Yeah, I did. Alright, awesome. Alright, open up this treasure chest. Typically, in Zelda games, treasure chests hold very useful items. We just got a sword! It basically looks like a knife, but they call it a sword. It's a mini sword. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. Okay. So, I'm going to equip the sword once we escape from this boulder, because this is Boulder Dash. Yeah. Oh, so you got your map, you got your quest status. We haven't done anything yet, so we're completely hopeless. There's a select item, and there's your equipment screen. Let me come, blah, blah. There. Alright. So now that we magically have a sword, you can cut, stuff. Let's do gardening and cut the grass. Let's just go over here. This is one more rupee. I'm thinking, yes. Alright. Wow. That was kind of odd. But we're, oh my god. Oh, man. So, I did a Let's Play of this. I didn't do a Let's Play of this. What am I talking about? I did a Let's Try of this many years ago with a good friend of mine. And so, subsequently, I haven't touched it since. So, yeah, it's going to be kind of well, this is going to be a really strange experience for me. I don't know why. I've never played this game. Okay, I think I should shut up now. I've never Let's Played this game. Oh, by the way, cut that sign. I have played this game. I've only ever beaten it once. But... yeah, I really should shut up now, because I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm tired, so... at least I can talk loud and proud, because that's the essence of my Let's Plays, being loud. Not so much being obnoxious, but just being loud. We just get... if this is Saria's house, and subsequently we can steal her $10 and get hearts if we so choose, because she totally... keeps hearts in chests. It's kind of weird if you ask me. Yeah, there's also a bunch of other stuff that you can do to get rupees if you're short on them. Oh, by the way, I will do one more thing really quickly here. This, if you jump across these three, you get a blue rupee worth 5. All right, so. Ha, Ceptor, look up this way. Look over here. Yeah. There are so many characters in this game. I will be doing as many voices as I possibly can. Let me get into the store. God. But don't be surprised if voices recur over time, especially with the minor characters, because of the fact that, well, it's hard to come up with different voices for every single goddamn character within a game. Would you like to buy something else? No, thanks. I'm good. Alright, so now we're going to equip that shield to avoid unnecessary conflict with this gatekeeper guy who's blocking the way to the Deku Tree.
If you want to see the great Deku Tree, you should at least equip Sword and Shield. What's that? Oh, you have a Deku Shield. What's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a whip is still a whip, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shout, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh?
That guy is an ass. Just putting that out there. Alright, so now begins our first battle of the of the game. Cutting down evil plants that somehow hurt you, and we get sticks for it. Oh. I like swinging sticks around. Alright, here we go. Cutscene time ensues. Great Deku Tree, I'm back!
Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Ceptor, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, the vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily thou hast felt it. Ceptor, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task?
No, man, I don't.
Then enter, brave Ceptor, and thou too, Navi. Don't worry, I brushed my teeth today. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Ceptor. And Ceptor, when Navi speaks, don't listen to her, please.
Hey, let's go. This is gonna be our most first awesome epic adventure that we have ever gone through inside a tree. I was born inside a tree, you know. Inside the Deku Tree. Alright. I'm gonna say Deku because it just sounds a little more Japanese than, say, Deku, but whatever. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do some gardening because he totally shouldn't have grass growing inside the tree. Usually they're supposed to give you a lot more than what they just gave me, and you can already probably tell that this is the Master Quest version of the game. If you hadn't been able to tell by the title of the game yet. But regardless, kill a Keese. That was actually the most awesome Keese kill I've ever gotten. Ever. There's a Goma baby egg. Really, Navi?
Look at this wall! The vines on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, man.
Yeah, totally. I've totally wanted to... What the... No! That was incredibly lame. Thanks for screwing me over, Navi. Pleasure doing business with your winged... Wow. I don't think that's happened to anybody before. But yes. Whoa. That was the most epic Keese kill I've ever gotten, at least. That's something to be moderately proud of. Let's get ourselves another treasure. Boom, 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 boom. We just got the piece of paper. Yeah. Yeah, if you get up like really close to the box and assault it with your sword, you can... I'm gonna just ignore you. Yeah, sounds like a viable plan. But yeah, if you get close enough, usually you'd have to break the box to get that golden skull to, because that's what the token we just got was. And that's primarily one of the major differences between this game and the regular Ocarina of Time is the fact that it's primarily the fact that the dungeons are all completely different. The layout is roughly the same, but in the order in which you progress through the rooms and stuff is typically different.
You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the green icon at the top of the screen, yo.
Yeah. So, I'm not going to listen to what Navi has to tell me. Navi typically interrupts you and tells you things you really should know anyway. But if you've played this game billions of times, you probably won't. Yeah. She ensures that you have to know absolutely everything you do before you even do it, so there you go. So kill, to make this room go by a little bit quicker, a good idea is to go through and kill everything in the room. That Deku Baba doesn't really matter. We got a nut! Kill everything in this room, because there's a treasure chest that will appear if you do so. And where's that stupid... Oh. Hey, yo! Ow! How dare you? Point your magic finger at me. So parts of this game can run for about 20 minutes. But Come back here! Whoop! Aww. Now that was awesome. Okay. One moment. Okay, I'm back. Oh, alright, so let's fiddle with this puzzle. How many of them are left? Okay, that's that one. And then there's one up there. Okay. I got this pretty much in the bag now, mate. Alright, so press on the switch, and that'll bring up these 3 little thingamajigs in the room. I'm gonna go over here first. Don't you dare! No! Oh, oh come on! Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna die in the first dungeon. This is wow. That's lame. Hopefully this grass up here will give me a heart. Oh yay, heart! I love you. Okay. So we'll wrap up this room, and when we wrap up this room, I guess I'll wrap up the part 2, because, well, this part's been kind of full of fail. Yeah, I got a rupee. Most useless treasure chest you can get in this entire dungeon. I think so. Like 5 rupees. What's that gonna buy? What's that gonna buy you? Ice cream? Go to a store. Ice cream, vanilla ice cream for 200 rupees. Well, they sell fish for like 200 rupees, so yeah, makes sense. If I was actually standing within the center of that, I would have actually. Oh, Link has a heart on his head. But if I was actually standing in the center of the room, I would have gone up on top of that treasure chest. It was actually kind of funny watching that. We got the slingshot! Now we can shoot Pac-Mans at people. Yeah, the ammunition for this is called the Deku Seeds, but the thing about them is that they look so much like Pac-Man, it's ridiculous. If you want to shoot right away, then you first use sand, and use ran, and then hold a little longer to get a seed ready. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Alright, so we're running on about, well, 20 minutes. I'll continue on a little more in the dungeon, and then I'll end it. Ah, the seeds. We just got Pac-Man! We can shoot them at people, provided that they're blue and they're ghosts. And they killed the zombie ghosts, and they did not want to leave and stuff. Yeah, I totally butchered that, but whoever gets the reference, kind of. No! Screw it! Woo! They made it so that if you messed that up, you could at least use the torch and get down there easier. Oh, wait. There's a room up there I don't think I went into. Hold up. Actually, I think I'll do the rest of this without going in there. I'll come back there. I'll come back there later. 'Cause I don't think there's anything you can really do in that room anyway, so never mind. Hit him! Hit! Pretty sure it doesn't have a gender. It's a plant! In your face. Oh man, I like it. I like it. Bloop. Pressing this ensues fire. That's all you need to know. That's a really, really big Deku Baba. Basically, in English, that Deku Baba ate a lot of steroids in its time. That'll cause the treasure chest to come out, but all that's in there is a heart, I think. So, let's pull out our fairy slingshot. Fairly Odd Parents. And shoot the eyeball. And shooting the eyeball somehow makes the door open. But I'm not complaining. So clear out this room and continue on the Let's Play in the next part. Sounds like a viable plan to me. That Deku Scrub has a very interesting hairstyle, but I don't really care because everything in Zelda is totally in fashion. That was actually an awesome block. Okay, now to solve this puzzle, which will be the last thing I'll do in this part, will be you have to leave this room. You have to leave this room, walk out, close the door behind you, narrate everything that's happening on screen. Pull out the Deku Stick, and then run back in the room, and quickly light these 2 torches. There. Now, the best way to conserve your Deku Sticks is when you light them on fire, is to swing out your sword and put the Deku Stick away. That's the best way to conserve your Deku Sticks if you're running low. But alright, that's all the time we have for this part, so I will see you guys back for part 2 of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest. And we will continue on with the Deku Tree dungeon. Yeah!